So, welcome to today's custom deep dive. Imagine you're standing in a massive, chaotic transit hub, or maybe a packed casino floor.
Oh yeah, just incredibly loud spaces.
Exactly. And over all that ambient noise, the deep, low-end bass from an announcement chime or, a background soundtrack, it cuts right through the room, perfectly clear, and you actually feel it in your chest.
Right, but you probably never stop to look at the speaker making that sound.
No, never. But today, our mission is to look right at it. We're demystifying commercial audio by exploring the specs for the QSC AD-S112-sw-BK. It's a surface mount subwoofer from HDTVSupply. And we want to understand the staggering engineering it takes to deliver flawless sound in those hostile public spaces.
It's a side of the industry most people just ignore. I mean, when you think of high-end audio, you picture a pristine, climate-controlled studio.
Oh, for sure. Lots of foam on the walls.
Yeah, exactly. But commercial gear has to deliver that exact same fidelity while surviving freezing temperatures, spilling drinks, and just constant 2047 use.
Okay, let's unpack this spec sheet because it really tells a story of survival. We're dealing with a 12-inch, 8-ohm passive subwoofer.
A beast of a unit.
Yeah, and it handles 300 watts of RMS power, which is its continuous safe operating limit, though the specs actually recommend pushing it with a 600-watt amplifier.
Which sounds crazy, but it needs that headroom. That way it can handle sudden loud peaks without distorting at all.
Makes sense, and it operates between 30 and 135 hertz.
Which is crucial because, that 30 to 135 hertz range is basically the basement of human hearing.
Right.
You aren't just hearing those frequencies, you are physically feeling them vibrate the floor.
Well, looking at the engine of this thing, it has a 2.5-inch voice coil and a weather-treated paper cone. To me, this reads exactly like a heavy-duty diesel engine.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
Right. It's not a sports car built for a flashy top speed. It's a tractor built for sustained low-end torque, just meant to chug along relentlessly.
What's fascinating here is how the physical enclosure manages all that acoustic muscle. So it uses what QSC calls a TFR, or turbulent flow reduction port.
Wait, turbulent flow, like aerodynamic turbulence.
Exactly like that. When a speaker cone pumps out those deep 30 hertz waves, it physically forces massive volumes of air through the opening of the box.
Okay.
In standard designs, that air moves so fast it creates turbulence at the exit. It makes this breathy, distracting noise called chuffing.
Ugh. Yeah, which completely ruins the illusion. I mean, you want to hear the music, not the physical box gasping for air.
Precisely. So the TFR port acts like an aerodynamic funnel. It smooths out that high-velocity airflow and completely eliminates the turbulence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because of that efficiency, this unit can cleanly hit a staggering 121 decibel peak without distorting.
That is loud.
Yeah.
Now, hitting 121 decibels vibrates the speaker violently. To keep the box from rattling itself to pieces, well, it requires some serious armor.
Oh, absolutely.
It's housed in a rugged ABS plastic enclosure with a powder-coated aluminum grill. But here's where I need to push back a bit.
Sure.
The specs boast an IP54 dust and splash resistance rating. If I'm mounting this indoors, say, in a retail shop or a casino, why does it need weatherproofing? I mean, it's not going swimming.
That's a great question, but think about the daily reality of those environments.
Yeah.
IP54 means it's highly resistant to dust and water. Indoors, you have aggressive HVAC systems blowing fine dust constantly.
Oh, I didn't think about the AC.
Right. And industrial floor cleaners spraying chemical mists, or, an errant tray of spilled drinks on a casino floor.
That makes total sense.
And if it is mounted outdoors on a restaurant patio, it has to survive temperature swings from -4 all the way up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ah, so that weather-treated paper cone is designed to maintain its flexibility. So it won't physically snap when it's freezing outside while vibrating thousands of times a minute?
Exactly. And that durability extends to how it receives power. The wiring connects via a 4-pole Euroblock connector.
Okay, what does that do?
Well, instead of a typical plug that can easily get yanked out by, say, a careless ladder, a Euroblock is a terminal where the bare wires are physically screwed down tight.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, and furthermore, that entire connection is hidden under a completely sealed input cover. It blocks ambient moisture from creeping in and oxidizing the copper wires over the years.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? Well, when you add up the aerodynamic port, the sealed wiring, and the physical armor, the $1,030 price tag makes total sense.
Yeah, it really does.
You aren't just buying a speaker, you are buying an insurance policy against downtime.
And the business logic there is critical. If a speaker blows out on a crowded gaming floor, the cost of shutting down that zone to bring in a repair lift, it far exceeds $1,000.
Definitely.
That's why the manufacturer offers a 3-year standard warranty that automatically doubles to 6 years if you just register the product. They are really betting on its resilience.
That is a massive return on investment just for filling out a web form. But here is one final detail to leave you with to mull over.
Oh, the processing part.
Yes, this is a passive subwoofer. It has no internal power or processing. It relies entirely on external platforms like QSC or CXD amplifiers to apply these intrinsic correction voicing filters.
Basically using external software to actively scarp the audio signal, correcting physical acoustic flaws in real time.
It completely changes how we think about hardware.
It really does.
It begs the question for you to ponder. When you experience that absolutely perfect chest-thumping bass drop in a high-end commercial space, how much of that perfection is actually coming from the physical diesel engine bolted to the wall?
And how much is the software?
Exactly. How much is being secretly sculpted by an invisible digital brain sitting in a server rack 3 rooms away?